Okay, so it's been about 2.5 years since the House of Cards debuted on the Halo clan scene, and we've had a fuck ton of pretend military retards hate on us, you know, people who don't show their face, people who hide behind their fucking screens and shit, you know, like, they pretend to be Spartans because in real life they're fat losers and shit, or they pretend to be soldiers on Halo, and they, like, legitimately think they're fucking soldiers, but they're not. Obviously, but they literally like have it ingrained in their fucking heads that they are Spartans, or they are in this formidable clan, and you know, in the clan community they're this fucking big bad fucking soldier, but you know, in real life they live a pathetic existence, fat losers, most of them are jobless, and they just fucking hate themselves, right? Like, they're all fat, they're pretty much all, they're all ugly. Like, I haven't seen one good looking person in the clan community, and there's a reason why they all hide their face. There's a fucking reason for it, and that's the reason. You won't find anybody in the clan community showing their face because they are quite literally all losers, right? Well, this video is about one specific loser, right, that I had encountered about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, and he was in a clan, or he was in a group called Valor. Now, if you guys don't know the story between the House of Cards and Valor, I'll sum it up basically. Back whenever House of Cards and Wolf Legion were allied, a long time ago, in the days of old, Valor threatened to dox Midnight Alpha, or fucking Wolfologies is her new tag. I'm just gonna call her fucking Midnight Alpha. Valor was threatening to dox her, and one of the fucking members in Valor was like pulling her IP and shit and acting like this big bad tough guy when he didn't even know how to fucking dox properly. Most of the people in the clan community don't even know how to do that. Like, they try to act all big and tough, but they don't know shit. So the House of Cards did what any normal group or any normal organization would do, and we held the leader of Valor responsible, saying, hey, your member's a fucking shithead, you need to get your fucking member in line. He's trying to act all big and bad like a big bad fucking tough guy, and we caught him doing this shit, you need to fucking get him in line. And Valor basically said, no, fuck you, you can't do anything about it, so fuck off. So after that, we basically said, yes, we can do something about it. We doxed the leader of Valor, right? If you guys want to see his dox, it's on our fucking website, leave a link in the description. Showing his face, his home address, his fucking phone number, basically everything. Everything that was publicly available about the leader of Valor. His name is Griffinizer, by the way. Or his name is Michael Fernandez, but he goes by the name Griffinizer, right? Everything about the fucking leader of Valor, we fucking put it on our website. The whole clan community threw a fit, right? And now Valor has fucked off, and they all hide in their little fucking Discord servers, right? Infinite's a dying game, just like I said it would be. Reach is full of fucking creeps and weirdos, right? And they all fucking hide from us, right? So the clan community is just basically full of fucking, like, roaches and pussies. So after that whole debacle, right? After us doxing Griffinizer, you know, and fucking, you know, the alliance between Wolf Legion and House of Cards being, like, cut off or whatever because Wolf Legion sided with Valor, they all fucked off, right? But there was one specific individual in Valor, one specific person who caught my eye, right? When I had met the man. This man had a picture of an anime girl with like a fucking gun as his profile picture or some shit, and this man had a fucking mouth on him. Alright? Now, if you guys know the House of Cards, we know we take pride in our ability to shit talk. Right? We love fucking talking shit. We love it's just part of the Xbox culture. That's just what it is. We grew up talking shit. For me, it was the MW2 lobbies. That's just what it is, right? And there was one specific individual in Valor that had a fucking mouth on him. The problem, though, was that he was a fucking pussy, and he didn't want to fucking show his face, right? So, years went by. Like I said, it's about 2 years ago, year and a half ago. Years had went by, and this little fucking pussy-ass bitch thinks that I forgot about him. But I didn't. I don't fucking forget, alright? Anyone who tries to talk shit against me, anyone who tries to fucking do shit against me, I keep that in my mind, you know, and I think, you know, if you're gonna criticize me, then I will fucking watch you like a fucking hawk, and I will wait for the moment that you slip up. I will wait for the moment that you gain enough confidence to show who you really are, and whenever you fucking do that, I'm gonna fucking strike. And that's exactly what I did with this individual. This individual has the gamer tag loaded, right? You know, like a guy's jerking off and like busting over like fucking big black men's faces. Yeah, like loaded. Like they loaded their fucking jizz all over the other fucking black men. That's his gamer tag, right? And essentially, this fucking retard thought that I forgot about him. He thought that him and the entirety of Valor, in fact, could escape or like evade me fucking clowning them and bullying the fucking shit out of them. Still to this day, right? Now, I bet you're probably saying, you know what, Eric, all right, just move on. Why don't you just fucking move on, all right? It's been fucking 2 years. It's been a year and a half. Maybe he's changed. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. Okay? I knew he was a fucking fat loser. Recently, fucking a month ago, maybe less, he's now uploading videos on his fucking shitty YouTube channel that nobody's fucking sees, right? With a fucking face cam in it, right? And you know how I say everyone who hates the House of Cards, everyone who hates fucking me is a fat loser? Yeah, well, get a good look, guys. Take a look at this fat fuck. Take a look at this shit-talking legend. He looks like a Puerto Rican ripoff of Markiplier. Bro, tell me right now I'm not fucking spitting facts. Look at him. Look at his fat face, bro. Right? One of the things he said about me when he would fucking talk shit to me is, oh, Tomatus, you're ugly. You're ugly, bro. Yeah. Well, fucking if I'm ugly, what the fuck are you, bro? People do a fucking side-by-side. Look at me and look at him, bro. Look at the fucking difference, dude. Now, I firmly stand behind the stance that if you have haters, there's not a single hater that is doing better than you are, right? And this man is a House of Cards hater through and through, alright? This man threatened to fucking DDoS me. Fucking, like, I'm gonna be fucking scared of that. So yeah, that just shows how absolutely dense and fucking retarded the people in the clan community are. They all look like this. I'm telling you right now, everyone in the fucking clan community looks like this. They're either fat or they're ugly or they're both, bro. And in this case, it's fucking both, right? This man had the fucking audacity, the fucking balls to say that I look ugly. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Anyways, I digress. Alright, I'm going a little bit off track. So this guy basically uploaded some videos on his channel, on his little shitty channel named Loaded. Now granted, since he named his fucking channel after his gamertag, and since his gamertag is a word you find in the English dictionary, you cannot find him anywhere. The way I actually found his fucking shitty channel was scrolling through my fucking comments and finding this guy who commented on my fucking video a year ago, right? If you try to look up Loaded on YouTube right now, if you try to look up Loaded on Google right now, you wouldn't find shit, because this guy, just like everybody else in the clan community, is a fucking nobody. They're a fucking loser. No face, no name, and their fucking names that they use are just recycled, alright? The gamer tags that they use, the clan names that they use, are like Pokemon cards, okay? They're fucking duplicates. They're all the fucking same name. There's like 2 fucking Nav Spec War clans in the community. There's been like 40 million Forward Unto Dawn clans. They're all just duplicates. They're all fucking Pokemon cards, alright? Anyways, I digress again. This man finally worked up the courage to fucking show his face, and I feel like now, you know, since he feels like he's safe, since this fucking Halo Clan roleplay retard thinks he's fucking safe from the wrath of the House of Cards and the fucking meme lord himself, Tomatus, I feel like we should just rip him a new one. I remember this dumbass retard, this fat fuck, literally looked me up, completely obsessed with me, right? Whenever I first met him, I didn't even know who he was. He knew exactly who I was, which is a common trend, by the way. He looked me up, he pulled up my Instagram, and he saw posts from like 5 years ago of whenever I was just out of high school working at Burger King for my first job. Now, a couple things. Working at a fast food establishment is a good thing for people, and I think everybody, for their first job, should work at a fast food establishment. It's a humbling experience. It shows you that the people behind the counter are actually human beings as well, right? And it helps you be patient, especially whenever your food isn't coming out in time. Like, obviously, I've moved on to bigger and better things. I'm making more money now than I've ever made in my entire life, right? But working at Burger King was a great experience. I made a lot of friends. The people there, the management, treated me like family. They took me in. It was all really nice. I got to have a lot of fun, right? And it helped me see the perspective of what it's like working at the bottom, you know? Starting at the bottom and working your way up is a good experience. And if anybody gives you shit, or if you see anybody giving anybody else shit about working at a fast food establishment, that person is either A, never had a job, or B, is absolutely fucking ignorant or retarded. So this guy was clowning me for having a fucking job at Burger King out of high school, right? Now, as you know, working at a fast food establishment, you don't make that much money, right? I think it's probably one of the worst places to work, especially if you're providing for children, which some of the people that I was working with were. They were providing for their children working at a fast food establishment. Sometimes the only job you can get is the one at the bottom, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being at the bottom of the fucking working working class and working your fucking ass off doing what you can to get a paycheck. Alright? Don't let anybody fucking shame you. I would go as far and say don't let anybody shame anybody else for working hard for their living, regardless of whatever it is. Especially if the people trying to clown them have never had a job in their life, right? They're fucking losers, like I've said. Anyways, this guy was fucking saying, oh, you were never fucking talking shit, whatever, right? Now, the reason why I have brought this up is because in his videos, I have found something incredibly ironic. I have found something that is completely fucking pathetic, alright? And I'm gonna fucking show you this. This right here is his fucking setup, okay? The man who's talking shit about, oh yeah, you were never working. This is his fucking setup, dude. He looks like a fucking office worker, dude. It looks like he's got some shitty fucking Walmart plastic table and then maybe like a 20-inch monitor, and he sits like not even 1 foot away from the screen to try to fucking immerse himself in the game, right? With his fucking shitty headset, his fucking is that a champion jacket that he's fucking wearing? Dude, oh my god, dude. He just got a fucking shitty table, right? With some fucking shitty monitor, and he plays with his face right up in the screen, right? Now, if we're going to be playing the card, oh yeah, you were poor, you were dead Burger King, blah 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 blah, right? I want to just show you guys my setup real quick. Just take a fucking look at this, alright? So starting off, you have the chair, alright? This is a racing type chair. It's got kind of like a fucking, like a hole in it for you to sink into, right? Now I decided that this chair wasn't comfortable enough for me, even though it's comfortable as it is. This right here is a $200 purple seat cushion, right? You know the purple brand? Like here, I think the tag's like right here, right? You see that? Hold on, fucking pull this shit right here. See this, right? This seat cushion is the best fucking seat cushion I've ever sat on in my entire life. Sitting on this fucking seat cushion is like sitting on a fucking cloud, okay? You know that little fucking retard on Mario that has that fucking, he's in the fucking cloud and it's got the fucking fish hook or whatever, and like whenever you fucking fall off on Mario Kart, he like fucking grabs your ass, like flies up and shit. You feel like that motherfucker when you're sitting in this fucking seat cushion. It is the greatest seat cushion ever, okay? Now, moving on, you have the arm. Now, obviously, I don't have a desktop, and I don't want a desktop because I don't play on PC. If you're going to buy a computer to play games, you're a fucking loser, alright? Computers are for working. They're not for fucking playing fucking games and shit. Now, if you're gonna sit in your room by yourself like a fucking loser with no friends and play on your fucking PC alone in your fucking room, then yeah, maybe PC's a good thing to fucking buy or whatever, right? But if you have friends, like I have friends come over occasionally and we want to fucking play the Xbox together, we can still do that, alright? This right here is the top of the line fucking Razer keyboard that they had at the time, the Black Widow V3, right? You got your fucking mouse pad right here, but I don't use a mouse because I'm not a fucking office worker, right? I use this controller. This right here is a Razer Wolverine Ultimate. This is the best controller I've ever had in my fucking life. Mute button, fucking, you can map personal buttons, thumbsticks are replaceable. It has fucking paddles, sensitivity control, fucking trigger stoppers, everything. It has the whole fucking shebang. That is the best controller I have ever had in my entire life, right? Best $300 I have ever spent on a controller, alright? Now, you know, you can see my fucking, Xbox and my Switch, and, you know, you got the occasional fucking knife and fucking whatever the fuck in my storage compartments or whatever, you know, just fucking, got a gun right there, but, now, the display. Now, the thing about Loaded's setup is that he's fucking poor. He doesn't even have a properly sized screen to play on, so he plays with his face 1 foot away, 1 to 2 feet away from the screen because he can't afford anything else, right? He sits at his little fucking white plastic table because he's fucking poor, and he plays games that way, alright? Now, I don't need to do that because my setup, I have a giant fucking TV, 75-inch, it's 120 hertz, 4K display, and as you can see, my Halo Spartan is absolutely badass, alright? Now, I can afford to have a Spartan like this because I'm not a broke peasant, like Loaded is, right? I'm sure you can see the fucking nameplate I even have is the one that you have for fucking pre-ordering the game. That's not even fucking obtainable, right? A lot of this fucking armor that I'm wearing isn't even obtainable, and I look better than pretty much everybody else that plays Infinite. Whenever I match in games, I literally just see a bunch of fucking poor people with broke armors, brokey armors, alright? Now, what color is your Spartan? Now, anyways, as I was saying, this is my display. I have no need to sit with fucking my face 2 inches away from the screen because I have a giant fucking screen. Whenever I play games, I feel like I'm actually there, alright? Now, the LEDs, studio grade lights. I can control the color of these lights with my voice. With simple voice commands, I can set the ambience of the room whenever the fuck I want. Just like the LEDs down in my fucking entertainment center, I can control the ambience entirely. I have speakers built into this motherfucker. Alright, so if I want to fucking jam out, I want to fucking play music, while I'm fucking playing games, I can do so. Alright? So, yes, as you can see, my setup is way better than this fucking fat retard who's fucking saying that I was broke or whatever the fuck, right? Loaded, take a look at mine. When next time you fucking play games, every time you sit down on your fucking fat ass to play your fucking Xbox, right? Look at your setup, right? Just look at your fucking environment in the real world. Look at where you are, and I want you to think, and I want you to remember how much better mine is. Alright? So, I don't think you have the right to go around calling people broke or clowning people for working at fast food 5 fucking years ago, because from my setup and, quite frankly, my fucking Spartan on a game that I don't really even play, we can tell who has money and who doesn't. So, that's all. Loaded, you can suck my dick. And yeah, back to the video. But yet this fucking peasant here, this absolute plebeian, criticizes me. Oh, yeah, 5 years ago you worked at Burger King. Alright, fucking retard. Look at your setup and look at mine, okay? You know what, not even that. Look at your fat face and look at mine. Not once have I ever tried to bring anybody down that hasn't tried to start shit with me first, right? I've always been patient, I've always been kind, I've always been respectful, especially to people who work in the fast food industry. It actually requires a lot of humility to work at those establishments. So if anybody's watching this right now and you do happen to work at a fast food establishment, good. It's a good thing that you're putting in the work. It's a good thing that you're fucking trying to build your way up from the bottom, alright? The fact that you're working in a fast food establishment shows that you are more humble and you actually understand how the world works and you want to try to make money to better your life and put a roof over your head and pay all your bills and shit, alright? Unlike these fat, broke losers. Like this guy. Like this guy, who is a fat, broke loser. Now, do you guys remember the video I uploaded? I don't even know if like maybe a month ago or two, when I said, if you have a problem with me, if you have a problem with the House of Cards, video call me and say it to my face? This is why. This is why they won't say it to my face. Because they know that they're worth less than me. They know that they're ugly. They know that they're fat. They are miserable people who try to drag people down at every turn because it makes themselves feel higher and better than they actually are. If you meet anybody in the Halo Clan community, God bless your fucking soul if you do. If you happen to meet anybody who is in a Halo Clan, whether that be UNSC, whether that be fucking Sangheili or fucking Covenant or whatever the fuck, whether that be Mandalorian, whether that be anywhere in the community, alright? I want you to look at that person, alright? And I want you to remember this man. This is the general demographic of the Halo Clan community. These types of people are the most hateful, toxic, insulting people you will ever meet. And this is why they are worthless, alright? If they try to tear you down, if they try to fucking talk shit to you, don't listen. Stay strong. Keep your fucking head up. If you work at a fast food establishment, keep doing it. You shouldn't feel ashamed of it. These fat losers have absolutely no ground to stand on when it comes to criticizing you or talking shit, alright? And whenever you see these clans, like Valor, like Navcom, like fucking Sentinel, wherever the fuck, it doesn't matter what clan it is. If they have a Discord server, right? I mean, it goes without saying that this guy looks like a fucking Discord user, right? But if you see any of these people, remember, this is probably what they look like. This is most likely what they look like. This is most likely what their setup is. They are trash. They are worthless. Remember to stay strong. Remember to think for yourself. And if you're in the clan community and you see this, I hope you acknowledge that what I'm saying is the truth. It may be the ugly truth, it may be a hard truth, but it's the truth nonetheless. The clan community is dead. I feel like it's time for everybody to move on. Go get a job. Be kind. Be understanding with people. Rather than be hateful, rather than live in your fake little fucking delusional fantasy land, actually be somebody important to your friends and your family. If you don't have any friends, which wouldn't be surprising, then that's fine. You still have fucking family. Alright? Be the best person you can be. Alright? And if you have to start at the bottom, whether that be working at fucking McDonald's or Burger King or wherever else, then by all means do it. Because any progress that you make towards yourself is worth having. I was gonna make a video reacting to this guy's dog shit content and clowning it and fucking laughing at him because I already have his videos downloaded, but I'm not gonna do that. I might save that for another video depending on how this fat retard reacts to this one. Alright, Loaded, if you're watching this, which I know you probably will, I hope you see this video. I hope you reflect on it. I hope you look at yourself. I hope you look at your situation. And I hope you look at the behaviors going on in your fucking Discord server, all the fucking pedophilia and the drama and the shit talking and the toxicity and the jokes about fucking like suicide and just all the fucking degenerate bullshit. I hope you fucking look at yourself in a mirror, right? And I hope you be better. Be better than this, Loaded. In order for you to talk down on me, Loaded, you would have to be above me in the first place, which you're not. You're broke. You're a peasant. You're fat. You're a loser. Hit the gym. Delete Discord. Go out and work on yourself. Get a job if you don't already fucking have one. Work hard. Don't be a lazy fuck. Alright? I'd love to have a conversation with you. If you want to talk shit to me and prove my point, by all means, do it. But ultimately, looking at you and looking at me, Loaded, you're not worth anything. Neither is anybody else in Valor. Neither is anybody else in NAVCOM. Neither is anybody else in Sentinel. Whatever fucking clan you belong to. UNSC, Sangheili, Mandalorian, whatever. You're below me. This is why you won't say it to my face.